Hello, my name is Yvonne and I'm doing a series on the Old English runes. The next one is A, and the name A means a horse. It's a very ancient word because it's related to equus and equon, so equus was the Latin for horse and equon was the Proto-Indo-European, I think. So very old word. So the horse traditionally represents obviously a steed that you can ride upon and therefore transport, but also the animal side of our nature, which is interesting because the next rune in the series is man, meaning a human, and the two runes are really quite similar in form. So here is the rune. There it is, A. And here's the rune man for comparison. But I'll be talking about that in the next video. So here's A again. So the rune means horse or transport. And I guess it sort of looks vaguely like a pictogram of a horse, kind of. Perhaps was derived from that. It's cognate with our modern English letter E, and if you see it show up in a reading, it will mean motion or moving away from a situation. Again, depends slightly on the context in which you find it, but it's an embodiment of possibilities. So the horse was really important to ancient cultures because it could be used to help transport things around, and you could ride from one place to another. And in an age when transport wasn't widely available, that's really useful, especially if the roads aren't smooth. The horse can ride across more rough terrain than you can do in a cart. So and once people had figured out stirrups, it gave you a massive advantage in war. One of the reasons why the Normans won the Battle of Hastings, apart from the fact that the Saxon army had just marched all the way from Stamford Bridge in Yorkshire, was because the Normans had stirrups and the Saxons didn't. And so the Saxons would ride their horses to the battle and then dismount and fight on foot, whereas the Normans were fighting on horseback because they had stirrups. So yet another example of how having more technology is what wins wars, not whether your cause is just or not, which is why war is such a stupid idea. Who said these videos weren't going to get political? Of course it's political. This is me we're talking about. Okay, so that's about wraps it up for A, and I will see you next time.